G'day lawn lovers, welcome to Lawn Porn. Let's get freaky. It's springtime here in California, which means it's time to start laying the groundwork for sexy summer sod. Now I want to give you a brief history of my lawn here. Coming out of winter last year, it looked like this. So I murdered it with Roundup, dug it up, repaired the sprinklers, and then installed some lovely Tiff-Tuff hybrid Bermuda sod.
Why did you choose hybrid Bermuda?
Well, if it's good enough for the PGA Tour, and it's good enough for Major League Baseball, it's good enough for me. In late fall, I overseeded with perennial ryegrass. Bermuda is a warm season grass, so in the colder months it goes dormant and turns brown. I wasn't having that. So I laid the rye to keep the yard green through the winter. Now fast forward to spring this year, and with the temperature starting to rise, the perennial rye is going to start to die out, and the Bermuda is going to come roaring back. Now the problem is, I've got crabs. This beautiful Bermuda sod, it's infested with crabgrass. The right pre-emergent applied at the right time would have killed this crab party before it even got started. But now that they're here, I'm going to be using a two-prong approach to get rid of them. The root system on these suckers takes up valuable space in the soil. This is the tool for the job. Don't be a hero with your fingers. You're just going to give them a haircut and they're going to grow back bigger than ever. You've got to get them out by the root. Secondly, we're going to be murdering the actively growing ones, and to do that, we're going to be using quinclorac. Now this herbicide specifically targets crabgrass. It needs to be applied 3 times at 2-week intervals. As you can see from my first application, some of the younger fellas have already started to die out. Now whenever you spray weed killer on your lawn, you're going to want to add a surfactant to the mix. Without it, it's likely to bead and roll off the leaf. No bueno. You want it to get absorbed by the leaf, to get down into the root system and commit that murder. I have a 2-gallon sprayer that will cover my 1,000 square foot yard almost perfectly with no leftovers. First, I'm going to put in my methylated seed oil surfactant. 2 tablespoons per gallon, 4 total, equals 60 milliliters. Then, I'm going to fill my tank halfway with water. Our water here in Los Angeles is harder than a honeymoon dick, and hard water can significantly reduce the efficacy of herbicide. So I'll be using filtered water from my refrigerator inside. In a separate dish, I'm going to mix a cup of water with 2 tablespoons of quinclorac, then stir it into a smooth mix. This gets added to the half-filled tank. Then I'm going to close it and shake it up to mix thoroughly. Finally, I'm going to add the last gallon of filtered water to the tank. The reason I mix it in this order is to make sure I don't get any blockages inside my spray nozzle. The quinclorac is a granular product, so if it's not dissolved in the liquid properly, it's going to get clogged inside the head of the sprayer and affect the spray pattern. Now it's a good idea to practice your spraying speed on a concrete surface with water just to get an idea of the coverage. We want a nice, even distribution when we apply this to the lawn. To achieve this, I walk in a constant, steady motion, holding the nozzle at a set height from the ground. I cover the full width of the yard, spraying the width of roughly 1 foot with each pass, and then I circle back the other way and stripe right next to where I've just sprayed. Now if you're playing along at home over the coming days, you might notice that your lawn loses some of that nice green colour, and there's going to be holes everywhere from the weeding tool. Don't worry about it, the colour's going to bounce back, and in the next video we're going to be scalping it with the mower, and then aerating it, and then finally levelling it out and filling in the holes with sand. Until next time, lawn lovers.